Alright. Hello everyone. Welcome to the first live stream I've done in a month. Was hoping I'd be able to stream sooner this week. I did want to stream this week. I hoped I would be able to do it sooner. But there wasn't really a good opportunity to stream at all this week, so I figured better stream today than next week, I guess. So, today, I would like to work on a project that I've been working on since after the last stream we did. Obviously, the last project I did was, of course, the giant beef farm, if it would load. I finished this off and I supplied it with all the glass bottles. Took forever to get them all. And this farm is extremely efficient. I will at some point have to collect all these bottles up again, because there always have to be bottles in the system, because if there aren't, then the farm will break. I've actually had, oh, it's so laggy. I've had to put bottles in here several times already. This is the lowest I've seen the bottle amount get, so I'm gonna really have to turn those honey bottles into honey, and I've got Frostwalker. Jeez Louise, it is laggy. So basically, I wanted to buy more RAM for my new computer so I could stream on there, because when I stream on here, it's laggy as hell. But it arrived, it's still not here yet. I ordered it at the very beginning of this month, and it was supposed to arrive after 2 weeks, but got lost in the mail, and I had to order more, and now the more I've ordered is late. So, hopefully it'll arrive this weekend, because I would like to stream next week as well. But I guess I should catch you guys up to speed on my newest project. I haven't streamed any of it yet because I didn't think it was that interesting. Also because I haven't really felt like streaming yet. But, so for those of you who recall Season 1, the way we got to other people's bases was, we had 2 ways to get from base to base. And back then when we weren't vanilla, like, entirely, because the server host that we had forced us to use plugins, which I didn't like. It meant we were able to warp from place to place, but I also made a train system to get from place to place. And this season, I wanted to do that again. So I've spent, I want to say the past 3 to 4 weeks working on a tunnel system. It's not at all close to being done. In fact, it's only just begun. Here we can see a tunnel. Basically, I want to hook up my base, spawn, Otter's base, the nether, or the end portal, Tiger's base, Chicken's base, their shared village, Irish's base, and the winter village. I want to hook all those up to a train system. And that's what I've been doing. I've hooked up, right now I'm just making tunnels to get from place to place. Oh, I mean, I still use Elytra, but so far I've made a tunnel that connects, I can't talk today. I made a tunnel that connects my base to spawn, and also the end portal is hooked up. Basically, I want to make 3 different colored lines. I want there to be a red line, a white line, and a blue line. The red line connects, connects spawn, outer space, and the end portal up to a central point where the white line and blue lines meet it. So I'm hooked up to the white line, and this is where the red line goes. Oh, this is where the red line goes, and behind me is where the blue line will go. But I've had to gather so many resources that I didn't think it'd be fun to stream that. Because what I do is after I gathered resources, I just build. Then I thought, what if I gathered all the resources I need first, and then I can build on stream? That's kind of what I sort of did. Oh, Milk and Hershey's. Welcome to the live stream. I turned off connected textures to hopefully get some more frames. But this tunnel connects us to spawn. Also, it doesn't help that there haven't really been any players online lately. So I don't think I've made any profits from my shops. I made a little train station. We're now right underneath spawn, or the spawn area. So that's our little, I'll just start streaming. Yeah, go for it, dude. I should sleep. I completely missed, and I need to grab some more food. Actually, I'm out of, I need to quickly after the stream, I just realized I have to go gather more food and cook it. Because I am basically out. Alright, so, yeah, this is all the food I have. Might as well just grab all of it. It's supposed to be up here. Right. I am going to quickly I'm going to check anyways to see if maybe I've made any profit. So I think this was before, I made this before my last stream, but I made a shop that basically, I got inspired from a series I like, where someone made a shop where you can pay them to break bedrock, using a glitch, of course, not creative. And that's what I did, but no one's used the shop yet. But let's see if I've sold anything over here. Sold honeycomb. No. Have I sold spectral arrows? No. Have I sold soul speed? Nope. 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 Well, on the bright side, that means that stuff is there if I end up needing it in the future. Alright. Feels a bit awkward streaming because I haven't done it in so long. Right. So today, and yeah, it took me, I think I had to gather 33 shulker boxes of netherrack just to make this many nether bricks. I think I did this actually, I think I've done this since my last stream, but I had to double my bamboo farm and double up my super smelter just so I could make it go a bit quicker. Because I ended up probably already said this. I had together 33 shulkers of netherrack. I did a lot of it over. I did like a third of it over like the span of a week. But then I did I gathered like 20 some shulker boxes in just 6 hours when I just had a lot of time and I thought, why not? Anyways, we're on our way to the nether, or end portal. I need to get more rockets. So this is where I'm going to be working in today's stream. So from here to over there, over there is otter space. Here are all the materials I still have to work with. So that's why I have TNT. I've been doing a ton of AFKing, as evident by how many hours I have. Which reminds me, I spent a couple weeks ago, I spent a day just working on a system because I realized a lot of the hours I have, like maybe a quarter of the hours I have are just from AFKing at farms, so I built a system that we can use next season to combat that. Here we have the end portal. I don't think I've shown this on stream, but when I found out it was possible to break bedrock again on the server using the glitch, I went crazy and made the end portal look like this. I think it looks cool. I'm upset that that the tunnel isn't symmetrical with this room, but otherwise it wouldn't be symmetrical with the placement of the glowstone in the tunnel between spawn and my base. I'm just calling it between my base because that's basically, or the other end point my base, just because it's right next to my base. But yeah, today I'm going to be using TNT to hopefully save myself some time from digging a tunnel. That's what I did from this segment. At first I didn't do that and it took forever. But I'm hoping... I don't want to get too close. Oh, actually, these TNT have to be kind of close. I know this probably won't be enough to do the whole thing, but this should at least save some time. Also, I did go mining over the weekend and got quite a bit of resources, so I'm really happy about that as well. I forgot to show you. So for the ice crystal, I still need a ton of diamonds to finish that. I'm assuming at some point the glowing of the ice crystal will stop, like it did for the fire crystal, and then hopefully I can put in the rest of the diamonds. But I don't think I even have a third of the diamonds I need, and I kind of want to make it look nice before the season ends. So I'm going to be going mining quite a bit. Funnily enough, I found when I did go mining, I'd get, like, motion sickness after, like, 45 minutes and have to go lie down for a while. Which is weird. That kind of thing usually happens in the nether to me. Like, if I need to, like, if I'm mining in a staircase going up, because it's hard for my brain, because with the lighting in the nether, it's all weird. So I can't really tell which way is up and down, at least subconsciously. I know which way is up and down, but my inner ear doesn't. How far are we? Oh, yeah, no, we're not even gonna... I don't think we're gonna get 2/3 of the way there. I think outer space is at 4... It's like -440 by 0, I think. Somewhere between 0 and 200. And tunnel... this tunnel right here will go all the way up to 700. Or Z equals 700. To meet the other one. And after... I want to make the tunnels first, and then I want to go and make all the rails and everything. It was just a fun project, and I'm a bit ashamed. I had planned 3 lines. I planned, in Season 1, I planned a blue line, a red line, and a yellow line. But I never actually finished the yellow line, because I believe I was going to make it use gold. Which was a stupid idea in hindsight. But now we have gold farms, so I made a giant pyramid out of gold this season, so that's definitely doable. The reason I'm gathering these torches up is because I want to be able to place these back down after I blow everything up, until I can place glowstone down. Oh, that's the last of my TNT. Well, let's blow this up. Why don't I have flint and steel? Alright, well that upsets me. On the bright side, I'm not going to be able to take this way out. I'm going to have to fly back to my base. 417, I can at least see how much TNT I will end up needing. Or how much further I'll need to mine. I dug this tunnel out just yesterday. Actually, I could probably exit through the top right there. Alright, so that's how much distance I have yet to go. So yeah, about Z equals 100. So about 300 more blocks. So I guess that ended up covering about half of what I needed it to. Anyways, I gotta head to my base and grab more flint and steel. Oh yeah, we hit day 10,000, which was pretty cool. Oh yeah, oh shoot, I need to turn off this farm or it's gonna break again. So yeah, you can see I've doubled it up. Also, I do have a project for a future stream, hopefully next week. Something I'd wanted to do this season that I never really got around to doing. I wanted to make doors for each of the temples and make them like really detailed, like put images on them and stuff, but so I might put an image on this, but I want to put a door on every entrance to all the 4 temples. only got to this one, but I'd like to hopefully do a few of them on a live stream next week, which I think might be cool. Right, I need to go up. Also, I got more villagers, because I need quartz blocks, and I feel like trading for quartz blocks will be more efficient than going into the nether. Which means I've been spending a lot of time at my emerald farm. It was weird. Apparently it broke. Like, it looked like someone griefed it. But I think that might have just been me at some point accidentally breaking it. Oh, I have TNT. I just crafted this right before the stream. I didn't realize I had more. Do I have flint and steel in any of these? Alright, on this computer, I never really did... Where'd it go? On this computer, I never did take off... Or... I never really unmodified my texture pack. I modified it briefly to have Christmas textures that I made, but I never unmodified it on this computer. So, spruce saplings still look like miniature Christmas trees. I should probably do that after the stream. Oh, more TNT. Alright, I take it back. We're going to be able to blow this thing up really quickly. Do I have any more flint and steel? No. I should also sleep. Ooh, lag. I don't get it. Live streaming on this computer has never... Oh, never mind. I'm in my base. That's why it's so laggy. Yeah, there we go. Oh, no. That was weird. I keep getting teleported and I'm gonna die. I need to land. That was weird. I kept getting teleported. And not in a good place either. Could have died. So I need to go to x equals negative 400. And where is the tunnel? I think I've actually passed it. Yeah, I passed it. It's supposed to be at x equals 7... No, y equals 700. No, z equals 700. I've been doing too much graphing. I'm getting the y and z coordinates mixed up. Okay, there's his base. It should be right down here. It's like, oh. I think this is the river. Oh wait, I just need to go to 434, never mind. Though I do believe, yeah, there it is. I had a feeling this was the river that intersected this. Sometimes, if you shift and spam the spacebar key and spam your right-click key with rockets, you can usually take off in a tunnel like this. Though, I wouldn't... You'd have to be very careful, though, because if you... Like, if I'm facing up a lot, then I might get caught up here and then take damage and die. It's happened to me so many times, like when I'm trying to get back from mining. I mined out, like, I think 2,500 blocks away from where I started when I went mining over the weekend, and in order to get back, because I decided to use a fortune pickaxe this time instead of a silk touch, and I took off my elytra and put on a chest plate in case I get attacked by a mob, because who's gonna fly while mining? So I put my elytra in my ender chest, and then I needed to grab something from my ender chest later, so I opened it up, and then I grabbed what I needed to, and then I broke the ender chest, but I broke it with my fortune pickaxe, meaning I don't have an ender chest anymore. So I had to, and that's also where my elytra was, so I decided, well, if I'm gonna have to walk back on foot anyways, why not take a scenic route? So I mined up to the surface and kind of just walked back to my base, which was actually really fun. Like, yeah, there were a few times where I was about to die, because I couldn't just fly away, but it was still really awesome. If I'm going to be blowing this up, I should probably plug up this lava. I think this TNT is left over from when I was breaking bedrock, because you need to use TNT. Oh, I hear a zombie. It was so weird. When I ended up falling in lava a good few times. Okay. When I was mining. But funnily enough, didn't take any damage at all. Because I have, I guess, really good enchantments. I think it was just the fire protection. I want to plug this up. It's also really annoying when there's grout full of sand exposed right above me when I'm trying to work. Then I have to place it back up to cover it up over the surface. Oh no. Well, at least I know how far I can reach. That's a lot further than I thought I could. Actually, if I back up, I'll be fine. I will have to clean this up quite a bit. Oh, look at all those mobs that spawned. Oh, I thought they'd get blown up. Yo, look at how little fire damage I took. I missed a torch. Ah, crap. I hate dealing with skeletons. Especially in situations like this where getting hit means you'll probably fall off. Oh shoot, I almost fell off. Okay, good, I still have more torches. That would have been bad if I didn't. And there's water above us. Oh wait. I don't have any dirt on me. I'll have to plug that back up. Hopefully, the TNT didn't get launched into where it's supposed to meet. Another tunnel. Okay, we're 100 blocks away. Like 740 something. Nice. Alright. Worked out really nice. So, I'm going to now need to clean up the hole, the giant hole it made, and make it so it'll be easier to place all the nether bricks. This loop right here will give me a good idea of where I need to mine. And a trick that I use to save blocks underground, I using slabs because they appear the same up top, and also up there I'm using slabs because no one would really be able to tell the difference. It's crazy. I calculated how many of each resource I needed so many times. Basically, I calculated how long the tunnel would be, and then I calculated how many of those blocks is it going to be underground, and how many of those blocks is it going to be underwater. And then I calculated how much glass and how many of the actual tunnel materials I needed. I didn't take glowstone or sea lanterns into account, but why am I looking through my chests? I need slabs. Ideally, I'd like to do 2 live streams next week. One where I continue working on my railroad project, and another one where I work on making piston doors for the temples. So I gotta keep going quite a bit. I forgot that what I really need to be doing is digging like these 1x2 tunnels a few blocks higher, because TNT tends to explode a lot below it, but not a lot above it. and in order to combat that, I should really be making these 1x2 tunnels higher. My goal is to hopefully, at some point, have 4 shulker boxes of sand and 5 shulker boxes of gunpowder. That way I can make a shulker box of TNT, because, well, the blue line is going to be extremely long, and it spends most of its, well, all these lines spend a lot of time underground, but that one, it's like 95% is underground. I think there are only like 2 places where it's really underwater. Those places being right underneath my, or right after it passes my base. The ocean between my base and Irish's base, and then the ocean right next to the winter village. Oh, I meant to grab dirt. Also, I'm out of slabs. I don't know if I have any... Oh, I do have dirt. That's good. Right. Alright, perfect. I just put that fire there because I didn't have torch in my main hand at the time. Oh, I think I'm gonna have to do this. I want this to look natural, but I don't have the patience. Basically, what I'm doing right now is just covering up the tunnel, so you won't even be able to see like the top of it from above ground, because I don't want to. I'm too lazy to take that into account. And my goodness, this looks dark. Oh, that helps. Never mind. It's all better. Usually I do all my AFKing on this computer. And I have my screen brightness turned all the way off for that, so that way I can sleep. Also, what's that? I wonder, obviously this is a mining tunnel, I feel like this might be one I made. I remember at one point I mined so far past my base, it went, wait, but we're at x equals negative 444. My base is closer to x equals 0. I don't have Koi, so I can't check, but what I do have is my server. I'm gonna load up Minecraft on my other computer and quickly check. Alright, so negative 443, 552. Alright. Once Minecraft loads on my other computer, I'm gonna check. I think that might be me. Stuff like that also happened when I went mining over the weekend, like I'd find other tunnels. If anything was built before we switched over to a realm, I can still check to see what happened and who it was made by, or who did it. Also, I've been doing a bit of work on my texture pack. Kind of took a break from it after halfway through November. I did a little bit of work on it after I saw some of the new textures for 1.17 items. So I kind of got a bit motivated to make some 1.17 textures, or work on a 1.17 version. So after that, the texture pack wasn't on my mind at all. But this month I continued working on it, and I'm excited. I want to get caught up to the latest snapshot, and then each time a new block comes out, I can say, alright, do I want to change the texture of this item? And if I do end up doing it, I can change it, and then just do work on it as the snapshots come out. Hopefully it'll be available really quickly after 1.17 releases. The only issue is we don't have Optifine for 1.17 yet, so I won't be able to make new connected textures right off the bat. I'll have to wait once Optifine, like a week after Optifine comes out. Hopefully that'll be when I can release my texture pack for 1.17. Also, the 1.12 version, I basically finished it. The only issue is I couldn't get connected textures to work for the life of me, so I kind of just gave up in November, and I've yet to revisit that, though hopefully, fingers crossed, I can make it work at some point. How much longer is this tunnel? My goodness. 401, we're only halfway there. That's also what time it is. This is basically what I've been spending a lot of my time doing lately, and again, I didn't think this kind of thing was too interesting, but I'd feel bad if I didn't at least stream me doing any of it. One of the things after, the past 2 seasons, after a while, I just not stream for a while and then make a bunch of progress, and I didn't like that. I mean, obviously I wouldn't cheat or anything, but I mean, you guys, if I don't do it on stream, then it kind of just feels like, I don't know if he did this legitimately, or even just, man, so much has happened since he last streamed. It feels like just instantly teleported into the future versus going there gradually. That's why I kind of I haven't felt like streaming too much, but I'm trying to at least force myself to do it once a month, assuming I make a bunch of progress. Oh, it doesn't feel like a bunch has happened, and then you guys have missed out on it. Ow! Oh shit, I'm gonna die. Alright, I'm safe. Something else I did. I joined 2B2T for the first time. Last weekend. Well, shortly before last weekend started. It was more like Friday night last week. It was a test server they made. I saw about it, and obviously I've heard a lot about 2B2T, and I've wanted to play there, but if I tried, I'd have to wait like 24 hours to get in, and even then, there's no guarantee I'd survive. But I played on a test server of theirs, which is brand new. Managed to escape spawn and actually contribute quite a bit. I haven't really been on there since Saturday or Sunday, but it was fun. I found a horse. No, I joined. I got killed one time. Then I managed to sneak away, but not before getting found by a new player who tried to kill me, but I managed to kill him. Both of us were unarmed. But it was still pretty fun. And then I basically escaped spawn, looked around for stuff, ended up finding food. I of course, if you're on 2B2T, it's expected that you're hacking, so I figured, why not? Obviously, I wouldn't do that here. I care too much about my server. Oh my gosh, I hate Frostwalker sometimes. What the hell? Why is there just a line of stone here? That explains it. But yeah, it was a ton of fun. I managed to find a horse. And then I went off looking for a saddle. Eventually I found one. And then I took that horse. Also, I tamed a dog. I went out to, I built a giant farm for people to use. It's probably been griefed by now, but it's a thought that counts. Oh. Hang on, I can right now. I just got onto my actual server. Then I can check just who built that tunnel. Ah, there it is. Alright. Was this me who built this? Oh no, Otter built this tunnel. Okay. That's all I needed to know. So basically, my server still exists, just no one can join it. Or on CubeCraft, my server exists, but no one can play. Only people can play it on the Realm now. I just have that up just in case, something were to go wrong here. Or also, in that case, to reference things. Like, if what I just did, if I find something here and I want to know who built it, I can just check there, because I can't check here. Ow! Oh, shoot. They're double teaming me. Who's gonna win? Usually the zombie wins, but the skeleton's wearing armor. And has an enchanted bow, my goodness. Oh, I'm gonna die. No, food. Oh, did he die? Sweet. So, over these next few weeks, I'm gonna have to do a lot of AFKing at my prismarine farm. I'm pretty sure this happened between my second to last stream and my last stream, but when we transferred over to a realm, I completely forgot to kill the wither in my guardian farm. So I was on my way to my prismarine farm, and then I realized, shoot, I didn't kill the wither, now it's gonna wreak havoc the moment I load that area. So I came prepared, I lost a bunch of gear, but then I didn't lose a bunch of gear, I just thought I did. Then I fixed everything up and made it work without a wither in it. So I can no longer get wither roses. I mean, I have a bunch of wither roses, like, enough to, you know, keep myself going for the rest of the season, but, yeah, I'm not going to be getting any more wither roses after that. But the farm works. I haven't AFK'd there, but I'm going to have to AFK there soon. Which is nice, because I'm going to be going back to school in person, which means I'm not going to be playing Minecraft here, so that means I will be able to AFK. Jeez Louise, it's windy as hell outside. Hey Tiger, welcome to the live stream. Oh! Shoot, that startled me. It, like, came out of nowhere. Nice. Just, like, flew right by. Oh, no. I'm just getting out of here now. Ew. Yeah, I hate that it's, like, forces an emoji instead of, you know, letting you use just a bracket and a colon. Oh, did I fall? But I can't wait for this project to be done also. I think I might have to update the map. Because, at least underwater, the areas where the tunnel is, it shows something, so... Where are we? 45. We have to go, like, 250? No. 300 more blocks. This is basically what building a tunnel is. Also, these tunnels are the yeah. This takes me back to last season. I don't believe I did any of it on stream, but I made a giant tunnel system, but in the Nether. It was... I'm trying to think how long it was. It was at least 50,000 blocks long. No, that's definitely not right. It was... No, so I took the longest tunnel there was in the tunnel system and used that to start off with, but that's how far away the destination was in the overworld. 50,000 times, or divided by 8 is 6,250, I think. That's how long one tunnel was. There was another that was 3,000. So it's at least 10,000 blocks long. This one's gonna be up around that ballpark, I think. A lot of people built their bases close. Everyone built their bases closer to spawn this season, which is really nice. I mean, this is the closest my base has ever been to spawn. Last season it was like 5,000 to 6,000 blocks away from spawn, and season 1 it was 3,000 blocks flat, I think. There it is. I was about to start flying. You know, right? It's so annoying because it doesn't express the emotions you're trying to show. Yeah. My mind was blown when I found out you can turn off emoticons from auto-correcting into emojis on Discord. And my life's never been the same since. And speaking of the seasons, Season 4, I am kind of panicking, because I want this project to be done before Season 4 starts, and Season 4 starts once 1.17 comes out. I mean, it'll have to. And it's coming out in the summer, and I've heard rumors that it'll be coming out with like backed up rumors that it'll be rumors backed up with evidence that it'll be coming out in June, which sucks. So I was really hoping for July. That would mean more time to work on this, because my initial predictions were I'd have this entire project finished by the end of May, but that was assuming, like, I divided up this project into, like, how much, or which parts of each tunnels I'd get done which weeks. I'm already a week behind, or it's 1 or 2 weeks behind now on the first segment, so I'm a bit nervous, so I'm gonna have to really be pedaling through all this. But I'm still excited for Season 4. I've come up with a new idea for a base. I mean, we've already figured out which seed we're using next season. So I'm not going to do what I did this season, plan out my entire base, like, 3 months before no, one... Did I plan... I started planning everything out in January of last year, but I don't... It was either March or May that I actually built the actual thing in a creative testing world. But basically I had, like, everything all planned out before the season had even started, and I mean, yeah, it was really efficient and nice to have it all out of the way, but I don't want to do that again. I finished my base way too quickly, in my opinion. The only reason it wasn't finished sooner is because I took a long break between the end of December and like the beginning of January. There's a 5-block gap between glowstone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Basically, I'm just gotta keep doing that. Or, no, I'm not doing that. Ah, crap. Alright. Alright, well, while I'm here, I'm gonna place this glowstone in. And I hear a witch. And I fell. Yay, falling, my favorite. Actually, before I start placing more slabs down, I'd like to clean up this area. Basically, what that just means is me mining out these blocks so I can place the rest of this in. Also, I'm gonna need to put, I gotta install the air conditioner into my room, because it is like 80 degrees in my room right now, and hasn't been that hot since last summer. Now, last fall, or early last fall. For those of you who don't know, last summer, like, in every stream, it was like at the beginning of the season, in every stream I'd complain about how hot it was in my room. And it's terrifying, because it's only March and it's this warm in here. I have a fan going on. So I'm thinking, at the beginning of next month, I gotta install my air conditioner again. Alright. Oh, oh no. There's no way for him to get up here, right? Okay, good. Alright, this is looking promising. There's no way I'm gonna... I don't like you being there at all. I'm definitely not gonna finish this on stream. I'm gonna probably finish this off stream. Like, after the stream's over, but... yeah. Also, hopefully I'll be able to stream other games soon as well. MacBooks aren't good for streaming, like, a variety of games, but hopefully, assuming my, I'm getting a delivery date of tomorrow for the RAM I ordered from my new computer, so hopefully, once that happens, I'll actually be able to stream, hopefully, from my new computer. It can play games really well, but when it tries to live stream, it just loses its mind. Like, the game still runs perfectly fine, and everything has a smooth frame rate, but if I were then to try and stream... No, if you were to watch the stream back on YouTube, it would, like, display one frame every 5 seconds. Which is kind of weird, because this MacBook, which is, I think, 11 years old now, it's streaming this just fine with the same amount of RAM that my new computer has. So I don't really know what's going on with that. Alright. Oh, nope, I still got more to do. Actually, I kind of want to check right now to see if my package is moved. Whenever I order something off Amazon, like, every other hour I'm looking to see where my package is. It's really frustrating, because, like, for the first few days, nothing happens. And it's also annoying, like, when your package has to travel a long distance without making a stop, because then it also doesn't display anything. But then, when, like, the package is in the state you live, it's smooth sailing from there. But what happened this time is, the package just straight up got lost in transit. Which is something that never happened, which has never happened to me before. Like, Amazon even said, hey, your package is probably lost in transit. So I had to, like, contact the seller. And that was bananas. I never had to do that before. They finally got back to me on Monday. And now I've been waiting all week again. I ordered it, like, during the first week of this month, and it was supposed to arrive, like, on the 6th, by the 16th. And I've basically waited almost a whole month now. I'm sure it'll be so worth it when it arrives. I really want to check right now. Oh, what the heck, I'll check right now to see if it's here yet, if it's where it is. Nope, still in the same place that it was when I checked 2 hours ago. We're at 6. Jeez Louise, we've only made it 100 blocks. What I think I'm gonna do, why is it whenever I start live streaming, I lose the ability to talk properly? Like, literally every other time of day, it's perfectly fine, but then I start streaming and I can't say anything correctly. Anyways, what I'm going to do is just continue placing the flooring in, and after that's done, I'm gonna continue working on this off stream. Because also one of the issues of streaming a boring task like this is I can't watch YouTube or anything. Or, well, usually it's more like I'm listening to YouTube, but you get the idea. Alright, I have to count. So hard to see the outlines. 3, 4, 5. Okay, good. Three, 4, 5. Something weird happened. On Monday, I went to this candy store with my sister, like we've been doing every few weeks. But the candy I've bought, I've barely touched any of it. Like, I got a lot. Barely touched it. I just haven't been hungry for it. Which is really weird. Like, it took me all I could do to finish up my Sour Patch Kids that I bought. But, like, I only ate a few a day over the course of this week and only just finished them last night. Which is weird, because I love candy, but I just haven't been wanting to eat my candy, and I don't get it. Like, candy's supposed to be one of the things that you're always supposed to want to eat. Whoa. It all just got placed at once. Alright, gotta go back. Gonna go like this. Never mind, that seems to have failed. Alright. Yeah, no, after this stream, before I continue working on this, I'm gonna go grab more fish and cook it all up. It's not often that I run out of food. I mean, I guess there was the day I started this project, I used 2 shulker boxes of rockets in one day, and also a full shulker box of food, which was actually really bizarre. If you do a lot of work, not mining, but work, like a gigantic building on a massive scale, tends to use up a lot of not just resources, but food and rockets. Also, I'm really excited. I want to make a shulker farm next season. I'm sure a few weeks after 1.17 fully releases, there will be a way to do it. Because shulkers can now be duplicated. There's not supposed to be a torch there. Alright, let me put this stuff away. Alright. Well then. Anyways, sorry the stream wasn't that exciting, but I just felt like I had to get something out. Hopefully next week I'll stream a bit more, but, thank you for tuning into today's live stream, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. And I'll see you hopefully next week. Bye.